Here's a tip. If you're ever trying to convince a team in your office of something, like 5 people that we should go in a direction, you should not be going into a meeting trying to convince them. You should have met with each one of those people individually and got them to this point of going, yeah, I can see that. And when you think about a sales organization or any SaaS business that's created, they actually don't have a sales problem. What they have is a demand problem, because they could take the order for 10 sales or 10x or 20x more sales than they have today. We think a sales binary. It's actually not binary. It's a series of actions along the way to get to a buying choice, which is only a small slither of time when they're actually ready to do that. So it's not binary. I was at this meeting talking to this gentleman, and it was it pains me to tell you this story, Jack. So I'm at this meeting having a chat about what we do at Red Eye, and there was this hair like on this guy's face. It was unnormally long.
Okay.
Cute. I'm saying, there's no people might not be able to see in the camera, but it was at least 6 inches long, sitting on his cheek. And it was annoying me after about 10 minutes. I said, mate, excuse me. And I grabbed it, and I thought it would just come off his cheek. And as I did it, his cheek went,
no.
And I sunk into my chair. Jack, I had no business touching that man's face. But we're also in the age where people don't need to take your call. They can just block you.
Yeah.
It doesn't, they can avoid you quite simply. If I go and buy a car from a car yard, I know what I'm buying. Sure, it's a car, but I'm actually buying the convenience and the speed of getting to point A to point B without actually having to walk. We're in a transition, my age group, which is in a transition from how to do sales from yesteryear, where you'd have the traveling salesman that thought that had to be in front of a company to sell. And that makes sense because we weren't in the information age then. She was clearly drinking.
Yeah.
And she fell over her cask wine that was in the doorway, and she got herself wedged in the doorway. I'm this young kid. I don't know what to do here. Empathy really is our most powerful tool as salespeople. Like if someone's not moving forward, and from your discussion, put yourself in their shoes and say, well, why? How did I deliver the message? And really, we could either put our hands up and say, it's them, but I believe we can absolutely control the outcome, and it's about changing our perspective. If someone didn't move forward, when I have a conversation with them, in my mind, it was my messaging.